Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO 2 edition. This is Gnomadan here. Say hello to everyone. Good boy. When last we left off, we were finishing up Archet here. We had just managed to make our way through the last mission, the bandit attack on the town of Archet, and have finished up the introductory zone. So we are actually out in the real world now. We've got a quest from Mr. Brackenbrook over here to go and bury the dead bodies, but we also have a couple of others here in town too. So let's talk to the Constable Thistlewool over here and see what he has. Disease among the boars.
Would you do something for me?
Ah, fine day to you. It's good to see the backs of the Blackwolds broken and peace settling over Archet once more. Now we can concern ourselves with less dire problems. Actually, you might be able to help with one of those problems if you are interested. There seems to be an illness spreading through the local boars, and a terrible affliction it must be, for the boars are more hostile than normal. We really must put an end to this illness, and the only way is to slay those afflicted. Would you do this? Of course we would. We'll go take out some bristle hides. And I think we've got another one up here with Atlee. This is where I thought Atlee was whenever we kind of got turned around last time. I thought we were coming to see him over here where he was nursing his knee. And he was actually still sitting over there on the porch of the Hunter's Lodge.
Come and stay a moment.
A threat from spiders. Don't worry about me, Gnomadan. It's just a minor wound I've got in the fighting. Now the Brackenbrooks, father and son, have driven the Blackwolds away from Archet. Perhaps these folks can get to living their lives as they once did. Word has reached me, though, that there's a new threat to be dealt with. A nearby farm has been overrun with spiders, and the folk here have retreated to Archet. My injury prevents me from dealing with the pest, but you should have proven yourself a capable warrior and should have no trouble. Look for the farmer here in Archet. You may know him already. His name is Cal Sprigley. Okay, we remember Cal. Cal was the one that we went from Chief Underbrook, John's father. We went to see Cal's farm up here at Sprigley, over next to the gate to Coombe, to see if there was really a problem with the Blackwolds, and found out yes there is. So apparently his farm has been overrun with spiders now. And there's Cal right there. Cal and his wife, I guess, Holly Sprigley.
What do you need?
There we were, ready to stand our ground against them Blackwold villains, when the monstrous spiders came pouring up from the cellar in the middle of the night. It seems hardly fair. Still, if the Spider-Bane sent you, it could be you'll be able to help us out. Our farm is due south of Brown's Folly. If you can recover my seed bag from the pens and my strong box from the storage shed, we can make a new start of it. Oh, and my father's bow as well. Poor Henry was trying to kill some of the spiders with it. He was a good hand, but the spiders made quick work of the lad. Hurry back if you can, though with all the spiders around my farm, I don't see how you will. So we need to get the seed bag, the strong box, and the bow. We can definitely do that. Okay, I think we have gotten all the quests at the moment. I don't remember there being any more. We'll make a loop through. But before we do that, let's look at all our messages over here. What have we got going on? Deed bestowed. Oh, that's the unusual arrival. That's the one with the horse that has arrived in Combe from Rohan. And a most curious hobbit. That's the Bingo Boffin quest. So we will take a look at both of those, I think. Yeah, Bingo Boffin. A most curious hobbit named Bingo Boffin has sent a number of letters far and wide, requesting help with some matter. Bingo Boffin can be found at his hobbit hole north of the town hole in Michael Delving. We'll probably start that. I have never done the Bingo quest. Never done the Bingo Boffin quest, and I know it's quite a quest line. So we will have to take a look at that on some of these characters. What else have we got? 10 Lotro points. We finished a deed. What deed would we finish? Are these completed? Oh, I guess arriving also, getting them also completed them, I suppose. So good. We got Bingo, and we got the Rohan, the unusual horse over there in Combe, which is just the town right next over. Yes, I know we need to specialize. We'll do that as well. And we got some new mail. Request for assistance. Hello there, well met. I hope this missive is not intruding upon anything important, and if unhappy chance it is, then I'm sure you would disregard it and take no offense. But it is my very sincere hope that it does not intrude, and instead is met with some degree of interest and curiosity in the matter I propose. For, you see, I have need of some help with a small matter, and, well, I say small matter, but I do not know how long it might take. It could end up being quite a big matter as these things go, but we will not know until it's quite underway, will we? If you are interested in learning more, I ask that you please seek me out at my comfortable hobbit hole just north of the town hall in Michael Delving, being the principal town of the Shire. Yours in need, and looking forward to your positive reply, Mr. Bingo Boffin, Michael Delving. Okay, so we will definitely go visit Bingo. Horse needs assistance in comb. So did the horse write this? No, okay. Curious if the horse had wrote it. Hello, friend. The stable master of Combe instructed me to seek out assistance in helping a newly arrived horse here at the stables of Combe. This new horse seems unusual and could use some special attention that I just don't have time to give it right now. The stables have been having trouble keeping the current horses in good health with all the traffic in and out of Combe. Please take a moment to read the attached letter, and there are directions to the stables of Combe from Bree. I do hope to see you soon. All right, let's detach that item. And we'll go ahead and look at it as well. Letter from Combe. A letter to the stable hand asking for help with a new arrival. The stables in Combe have been unusually busy lately with many travelers coming in and out of the city. I haven't seen this many visitors in a long time, and it's keeping us busy at the stables and trying to keep our horses in good health. Not only visitors are coming by these days either, for just this morning a new horse arrived that looks nothing like any horse I've ever seen. Can you come to the stables in Combe and help us tend to this new horse? Combe is located just south of Archet and east of Breetown in Bree. Indeed we shall. So we got the new arrival. We'll close these out. And finally, a letter of commendation from Mr. Brackenbrook. Greetings. I have written a letter on your behalf. Others in Archet collected what they could to give to you and made a nice present of it. Make certain to get this letter, read it, and then take it to Constable Thistlewool in Archet or Postman Newbuck in Little Delving. You remain in the hearts of the people of Archet. Respectfully, John Brackenbrook. All right, let's take that. And we will... Is that the one? That is the one. Let's see what we got. A gift pack. Contents of this gift box will aid you through your early levels. Indeed. Oh my goodness gracious. Are these these are the various gift boxes from all the various years. Okay. What we got? Letter of commendation. Starts quest. A message of thanks. Outfitting yourself in others quest. And we've got some power potions and some morale potions. I'm not too happy about those. Or the gift for the starting adventurer or the whistle, but we'll get around to those. Let's go ahead and let's read the letter that starts the next quest. A message of thanks. This letter reads, So it be known that I, John Brackenbrook, overseeing the rebuilding of Archet, write this on behalf of Gnomadan. I fought alongside a Gnomadan in an attempt to thwart the Blackwold brigands and the Angmara masters. Should it be within your power, give Gnomadan some measure of welcome and thanks for all they have done. John Brackenbrook. Apparently, John Brackenbrook wishes you well in your future endeavors, and we need to get that to Constable Thistlewool. A message of thanks. And Thistlewool is right back over here. Just gets kind of ridiculous when they're 10 feet away from each other, you know? A message of thanks.
What can I do for you?
I remember your face and your actions. You are a hero to us all. I would do what I can, though we do not have much to offer at the moment. Take these and then speak with me again to see what else I can offer you. So he's going to give you 5 tokens of salutation, which are barter items. A gift given to those who aided against the spread of evil. These tokens can be exchanged at Kellendem, the door at Thorin's Halls, Archet, or Little Delving. Appropriately, they are given, they can be spent at all the beginning zones. Let's talk to him. I was wondering what barter items he has. There's the novice's mark. What was that? 10% run speed. Remember, we use that a lot, and that'll help us get rid of this. We can take this cloak off, so we won't have to keep remembering to forget to take it off. Okay, it's 5% out of combat run speed, and a plus 10% run speed whenever you click it. Duration 10 seconds, cooldown 15 minutes. We are definitely going to get the novice's mark, so we'll barter for that. We had that on Gnarlo until we out-leveled it. And then we'll get 2 of the lesser Athelas. Awesome. Okay, now. What do we need to get here? Where is the cloak? That's the Harbinger's cloak that gives 8% run speed, but you got to click it. That's right. And that's the woven cloak, which I'm assuming we're wearing right now. Indeed we are. And then we are going to get the novice's mark and put it in our pocket. And that is going to give us the straight up 5% out of combat run speed. Good. So we're a little bit speedy. Speedy delivery again. Nice. Oh, what kind of hat am I wearing? Ooh, been wearing that cloak for a while and forgot what my helmet looked like. All right, we definitely want to be updating that one. That quest is out of the way. How are we checking along here? Level 7. Ooh, we need to get a leveling stone for him too, don't we? Why don't we hit the store? And let's also look here in our inventory. Make sure we haven't got one of these. I don't see any reason we would have. Yeah, I'm not seeing any reason we would have one, and I don't see it anywhere. Let's see. Experience. Because just like we're doing on Gnarlo, we don't want to be out leveling anything. Enhanced, shield of the hammerhand, experience disabler, right up top, isn't it? And 100 and buy item. There we are. So yes, we will buy stuff from the store, won't we? Oh good, they kept the, and it still says Stone of the Tortoise. All right, so even after you buy it, it still says Stone of the Tortoise. Very nice. Let's go ahead and throw it on our, do we want to throw it on our character? We got the novice mark. Let's put it down here also. And then I'm going to throw this down here also. And we're going to get rid of the duration 30 minutes, so the cooldown of 30 minutes. Guess that's if I really need to run. 8%. Nah, we'll keep it there just in case, like if we're making a long distance trip. If we decided to run to the Shire, we'll use it. Otherwise, we are going to see if we can head on out of town. Hello, Arielna. Hope you are doing well. Now, let's go out and let's bury some of these dead. They should be, I know one of them is going to be right up here at the farm where we saw Cal that time, I believe. You remember Cal Calder was right up here. He was the one that was like sent us over there to Brown's Folly to try and die. And Dirk was one of the people out here in the field. Is that the one? I can't remember here if Dirk was one of the ones that... dead sheep as well. I mean, they just brigands truly are bastards. I mean, they just came through and killed everything. Was Dirk the one? One of these people is, I mean, it doesn't look like this one, but I remember one of them being slightly smaller, like 2/3 of the size maybe, to make you think that it was, maybe it was Will Wheatley. Anyway, it was one of them that was smaller to go, you know, give you that feeling that not everybody is a full-grown adult. They were killing like adolescents and children too. Of course, that was back before the updates, before there were children in the game, like the ones you see running around in Rohan and Bree and all. Let's see. Dirk Mudbrick fell to a blade while valiantly standing against the Blackwold brigands. Let's go ahead and put his poor self in the ground. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we are going to head on down now. So it looks like we're going to hunt the bristle hides whether we're planning to or not. There we go. New deeds. Swift and sharp. So we've got 3 of them. We got quick as the wind, which is hunters can release arrows the fastest, tend to be the first to eat. Strike enemies with quick shot. And we need to do that 750 times. What, you mean I didn't hit any quick shots just now? Blindsided. Attacking one's blind side may not be the most valiant tactic, but it is nonetheless effective. Strike enemies with blind side. 500 times. And swift and sharp. It is said that the elves developed the art of the bow long ago, but the old tales do not say who among them first mastered it. And we have to do swift bow, strike enemies swift bow, barbed arrow, or lingering wound 1,000 times. Well, that one shouldn't be too bad, seeing as most of our combat will be taking place with bows. Okay. I think we'll find the next one. I think we'll find the dead stable hand, or the dead farm hand. Will Wheatley should be at Sprigley's farm, I'm thinking. And as such, we can start on that quest as well. Sprigley's farm. Let's go ahead and take out this diseased bristlehide. I wonder if we're going to start getting... Yep, for quest for deeds for setting traps. So which ones do we have down here? Quick shot, penetrating shot, blindside, good, and barbed arrow. And that should be one for setting traps, correct? Yep, sturdy traps. Traps are not by their nature terribly dependable weapons. They are nonetheless effective. Use your set trap or triple trap 350 times. Okay. That encourages you to move along a bit with the traps, that it hasn't got to be a long thing. Oh, there's Will. Yep, Will Whatley. There you go. Will Whatley, I think, is the one that was a little smaller, perhaps. I don't know. I thought it was the guy up yonder, but they both look about the same size. Who knows? Sprigley's farmhand was slain as the Sprigleys fled toward Archet during the Blackwold brigands' raid. Poor Will. Oh, Will went the way of his father. Neither one of them survived the battle. Is this the road to Sprigley's farm? I think so. I see some farmhouses coming up. We'll see if we can collect those various items out here. And I think the last body should be out this way as well, because they were saying the guy was... I wonder if Nate one of the ones that we have to bury? Don't know. Let's go ahead and drop a trap. Let's hit him with the barbed arrow to slow his butt down. There, new deed, Spider Slayer. We are just collecting the deeds now that we've gotten past the introductory. Strange monstrous spiders have crept into Breland from the dark corners of Mirkwood, beyond the misty mountains in the east. Your courage would be tested against the spider infestation spreading through the forest and marshes of Breland. As usual, kill 30 spiders and we'll get the Gnomadan Spider Foe title. And reputation, and probably some tokens or something. We need to see now where we're looking for the seed bag, the strong box, and the bow. There's the strong box up yonder. I always thought anytime, especially when you get a bunch of the spiders together, they have done such a good job of that skittering, chittering sounds. It does sound like giant insects, doesn't it? Spriggly Strongbox. Okay. Let's take out this blood lurker. Excuse me. Especially these early levels, it doesn't last very long because, you know, it's damage that breaks it. Let's go ahead and bury the dead farmhand. A murdered farmhand. Oh, we're just collecting the bow, huh? Okay, so we've still got to find Nate wherever Nate is. I guess the farmhand, since dead farmhand doesn't actually have a name. He doesn't count. He doesn't deserve burying. Ah, nice. Seed bag. Got the seed bag now. Now, Spriggly Cellar. I'm trying to remember, is the... I guess that's all of them. Okay. Used to be a quest to go into his cellar, I thought. I wonder if Atlee will send you back here, because if I remember right, there is a spider queen that we're supposed to hunt down. And I think that's out in the cellar. Of course, this also is, rather than the spiders, kind of a shortcut, because you go in and go through the thing, and it drops you off at the spider cave over there on the east path. But of course, you'd have to fight your way back through all those spiders, not only in the cellar, but along the east path as well. I think we're going to go turn those in now. Let's go and give Cal his stuff back and see if he gives us a quest. Oh, thank you very much. See if he gives us a quest to... to go back here into his cellar. Or whether it's Atlee that's going to give us that quest. Who's after me? It's another... it's a Dusk Wolf. Yeah, let's go ahead and take him out too. There he goes. Now, can we get back without any more fights? I think the bears just growl at us. Ooh, bristle hides everywhere. We're not wanting to fight a bunch of bristle hides. Alright, let's go ahead and take those out. What the hey? Go ahead and fight them, then we can turn in the disease among the boars while we're at it. Let's drop a trap just in case we aggro 2 of them. Ah, so the other one didn't aggro. Of course, the trap didn't stop him either, so... Well, we will go ahead and wipe these guys out here. We need one more. Let's take him. That trap takes a while to reset, doesn't it? There we go. 6 bristle hides. So we'll have 2 that we can turn back in now. You know, if you guards would do something besides standing in your little rain shed there. There's a bunch of wolves and bristle hides all along this path here. Y'all could get busy clearing it out, you know. Apparently, they must be auditioning for jobs as rangers. They figure if they do a good enough job just standing around over there, maybe Aragorn will come along and recruit them to the cause. It's always a possibility. Good thinking, guys. I am so sorry. I had y'all totally mispegged. Mr. Carver, being you have a name, and Miss Letty Foxtail, being you both have names, I'm assuming y'all will have quests for me at some point in time along here. Let's talk to Mr. Thistlewool about the disease among the boars.
How can I be of service?
Ah, you've taken care of the poor blighted creatures. Every boar that has caught that foul plague will, in the end, have to be destroyed. But the few you've dealt with will slow the spread of the plague. So which one are we going to take? Thistlewool's knife, which will be better. Any of them? Oh, it's better than both of them. Okay. Thistlewool's bow, which is definitely better than my bow. I'm going to go with the bow since we are a bow-using class. And let's go ahead and swap that out as well. Also, now, let's try to quit saying as well all the damn time, okay? Basic short bow, 14, 19.3. Okay, so now we have Thistlewool's bow. And who is next? Bring everything back to Cal Sprigley. Hello, Mr. Cal. Are you going to send us over that way again?
Greetings.
This is everything we asked for, all right. My seed bag, strong box, and my father's trusty bow. I can't thank you enough, Gnomadan, and I must beg your pardon for treating you so poorly earlier. Had I known what was become of my farm, I would have heeded your advice and retreated to Archet at once, saving ourselves a good deal of trouble, and poor Henry his life. Still, I am glad we can make a new start. Tell the Spiderbane he has my thanks as well for sending you to us.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Them spiders have at my work hands and driven me and Holly out of our home. There's got to be some way to get them off our land. There we go. I would think that Atli Spiderbane might know more about some spiders than I do. Perhaps you should go speak to him again. We can't return home until those awful things are gone. So finding reason. Yep. And he's going to tell us to go down. With all the brigands about, the hunting is poor in this land. Good, you have returned. It seems there's much more going on here than I first thought. While you were away, my cousin Bally arrived, and I sent him to search some caves and the ruins outside the east wall of Archet. A few of the hunters had dropped a huge stone in front of the cave, and wanted him to ensure the stone remained. He has not yet returned, and I'm worried. Now, from what you told me of Sprigley's troubles, the spiders came up through the cellar in his shed. Perhaps seeing the cave blocked off, they tunneled up through there. We won't know for certain, though, until you find Bali. Hopefully, he'll have some answers. So we need to search for Bali, and he's going to be back over that way in the caves. All right, folks, we are going to call that an episode there. It has been, good Lord, almost 30 minutes. We thank y'all for coming along, don't we, Gnomadan? We do indeed. And hope y'all have enjoyed it. We'll see y'all next time here, whenever we are going to be... Thank you. Oh, we got 2 more. What are the other ones? Deed bestowed. Another one. Breland Adventurer. Danger presses upon Breland from all sides, foreshadowing the ascension of a great darkness. You are called to stand against the shadow. Your efforts on behalf of Breland will be rewarded. Deed 2 out of 15 deeds we've done so far. Okay. So yeah, we thank y'all for coming along. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. I think we're going to try and find our trainer next time as well. Put that trait point in there. Get us started down the trait trees. and continue on. I think the next one we're going to do is searching for Bally. At the same time, we're trying to find poor Nate Whisperwood and bury him. I'm thinking maybe he might be over toward the Brigand camp, maybe. He might be over here at the Blackwold camp, Blackwold's Roost. Or on the path this way, anyway. We'll take a look and see. We'll see you next time. Thank you, and bye-bye.